I ran my first ever London Marathon this year. I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, and the surprising. Spoiler alert, I did finish. Love how they caught me pressing the finish button on the Strava app on my phone. Here's my take on the whole day and the days leading up to the London Marathon. A few days before the big day, I travelled to East London to collect my information pack, actually look at the course that I was running for the first time, and find other people who were just as excited as I was to be running the London Marathon.
Of carbs per hour, that suits the majority of runners most of the time. If you're a super speedy runner, it's going to be warmer than usual, so you might find that your sweat loss is greater, which
This year's marathon was going to be a hot one, and I think a lot of people underestimated how much the heat would affect their run. I luckily came prepared.
Cuando necesitas comida para tu maratón, pero eres española. Mira lo que tengo, lomo y aceitunas.
Making sure I'd packed lots of salty food to replenish my salts from all the sweat, and doing the obligatory laying out all my clothes and gear and taking a video of it, because are you even running a marathon if you don't do that? This bum bag was basically for all my food, and there was a lot of food. The journey to Greenwich felt like forever. I was so desperate to run at this point, and I could feel the adrenaline just building up inside of me. The people, the music, the classic British geezers trying to animate the crowd. Love it. Only London.
Oh, it's feeling really real now. I'm actually super nervous. I've never been nervous for a run before, but these are the lorries to collect all of our bags. And yeah, the park, Greenwich Park is full. We haven't even started and we already had to go up a hill to get here. I feel quite tired, but we'll see.
Despite my ever-growing nerves, everybody was so friendly and I made a new friend going up this hill.
Woo, chicken,
banana.
chicken,
banana.
banana.
Yeah, I ran with that banana sticking out of my top that I'd stuffed in my sports bra because I couldn't stuff enough food in my bum bag.
At the start line, this is Greenwich, Blackheath area. I can't even use my phone because I'm holding 4 litres of water.
It did dawn on me that perhaps I had over-prepared by carrying so much water, as no one else had as much water as I did. But the water stations that were provided during the London Marathon just weren't enough, considering how hot it was on this particular day. I don't know how people ran with such little water, because I ended up drinking the whole bottle that was given to me at each of the water stations throughout the London Marathon, and I drank the 4 litres of water that I was carrying throughout the whole marathon. I do feel there should have been more water and ice stations, considering the heat, but there were these cool shower stations.
Look at me! I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's not even been a kilometre yet. There's so many people. 2K. We're coming up to the Cutty Sark now. There's still loads of people, so you can't really run fast. Here comes. You can see all the people. Woo! Look.
Just a warning for the rest of the video, I don't seem to be able to vlog, as in chat to the camera and run at the same time, and there's lots of screaming.
Okay, halfway point, Tower Bridge, with my bottles. I'm dying. I'm carrying like 4 kgs on me. I'm gonna have to walk this bit.
I don't think the music or screaming stopped the whole way through. Perhaps it was because it was a nice day, but there were people cheering at every part of the race.
out for a bit to eat my peanut butter and banana sandwiches. And I've got a flapjack in there as well. I think we're on 26 kilometers, so still quite a long way. Most people are walking. I don't think this is a good race to do a PR because most people are walking and you can't run in between them.
Whenever I did try and run faster when I'd get a wave of energy, there was just too many people running slower or walking in front of me that I had to dodge. And in the end, especially after 30 kilometers of having to dodge and weave around people who were running slower or walking, I just decided to walk and soak up the atmosphere.
You can see behind me a lot of people walking. I think I'm in the wrong leg. I should have been faster. But yeah, most people are walking now instead of running.
So yeah, even though I was annoyed at the irony that I was running the London Marathon and I couldn't actually run because there wasn't enough space sometimes, I do understand that this is the biggest marathon in the world and that there's no guarantee that I would even get in and be able to run it again. So I decided to soak up all the atmosphere and just make the most of this unforgettable experience. Yes, it was tough. Most people had said that the bit between 35 to 40 kilometers is the toughest bit, and they were definitely right. You'll also notice that I stopped vlogging as much at this point. I was dreaming of it ending, but then I saw my family. The crowd definitely carried me through and distracted me the whole way so that before I knew it, the finish line was in sight. No niggles, no pain, and just a smile on my face. I couldn't believe I'd run the whole thing and was okay. Your body is capable of so much more than you give it credit for. Never underestimate yourself. Finishing the London Marathon is proof to a lot of people of this, and that's why it can feel quite emotional.
Finally over. Finally. I have nothing to say. I'll give you a debrief later. Just glad that's over. It's been a few minutes since this happened, and I still have nothing to say, I'm afraid. Like, other than, yay, I did it, but yeah, I have nothing to say. I sat down for 5 minutes, and when I got up, now I'm hobbling. I thought I was fine, but I'm hobbling now. I'm gonna wear it all day. I get free transport in London now, so that's cool. Free transport if you show your medal.
The London Marathon is beautiful because you get to see the best in humanity in so many ways, and it really shows you what we can be if we all work together for a greater cause. Unfortunately for me, when I finished, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, I couldn't get onto the tube line because there was just too many crowds of people, and all of the roads surrounding the marathon, as well as the bridges overlooking the Thames, were closed. So instead of waiting, I decided to walk the 75 minutes home from the finish line. And believe me, that was far worse than actually completing the marathon. When I got home, I surprised myself. I sat on the sofa a bit incredulous at what I had just done, including that 1.5 hours walk back home. I then surprised myself, because instead of heading out to eat or cooking some food or even lying down, I got on my phone straight away and entered the ballot for the next London Marathon in 2026. As you heard me earlier, I didn't know what to think or how to feel when I'd finished the marathon. Perhaps I was a bit overwhelmed. I didn't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing, if I was even a bit annoyed. But my subconscious took over and I must have really enjoyed it, because why would I do that if not? We'll have to wait and see if I got in. But after that, I started to act like a normal person and got some food.
A shower, and now I've bought 2 pizzas for myself, and because toppings cost £2 each, I've made my own toppings that I'll put on these margaritas. Watching Bridget Jones. Life is good. So happy I finished. Oh, this is what I've been looking forward to, like getting an appetite where I'm just ravenous and eating what I'm craving, which is pizzas, 2 pizzas. Yeah, not much to say. I'm gonna get cracking. Look at this. Is there more? Is there more?
What? Oh yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, go nearer, get that view.
I can't. I have to go.
Apart from these friction burns, which to be honest I could barely feel, I felt surprisingly good the next day. I was a little bit achy, but I even wanted to go on another run. Don't worry, I'm not that crazy. I didn't go for another run, but I felt like I wanted to. I think the reason for this was because I ran the marathon a little bit slower than I had anticipated, and so my body could recover better. Having had some time to reflect and now making this video and editing it, I would 100% recommend the marathon to anyone, not just London Marathon, but if you do have the ability to train for a marathon at some point in your life, then do it. It may show you something about yourself that you didn't know was there. If you're interested to see how I trained for the London Marathon alongside my job and my calisthenics training, then watch this video next.